Step into a world where ancient oceans teemed with unimaginable wonders, where colossal predators ruled the deep with jaws so immense they would send shivers down your spine. Today, we unveil the incredible story of a marine reptile like no other, the Liopleurodon. Get ready to witness the jaw-dropping might of this prehistoric giant as we delve into its awe-inspiring features and astounding capabilities. Before we start our video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to see more content like this. We hope you enjoy this video. A fascinating underwater reptile called the Liopleurodon lived around 150 million years ago during the Jurassic era. With its enormous size and commanding presence, it prowled the warm, shallow oceans and ruled the aquatic world. This amazing monster, which could grow up to 50 feet long and weigh many tons, was a genuine miracle of evolution. Its body was slender and aerodynamic, well suited for cutting through the water quickly and effectively. This reptile was a master of underwater mobility, capable of achieving astonishing speeds to its enormous flippers and powerful, muscular tail. Studying the jaws of the Liopleurodon helps us comprehend the extraordinary adaptations that gave this ancient predator its tremendous strength. Its jaws were a wonder of nature. Let's examine the size, makeup, and operation of these huge jaws in more detail. First and foremost, their jaws were extremely humbling in their magnitude. They were among the longest jaws ever discovered in the animal world, with lengths of up to 10 feet. To illustrate the tremendous size of these beautiful animals, picture yourself next to a doorframe and the Liopleurodon's jaws would tower over you. The jaw's construction was intended primarily for catching and taming creatures. A flexible skull gave them the ability to extend its jaws widely and form a broad gape. This huge aperture was essential for swallowing and engulfing its prey whole or in substantial portions. Their teeth were another essential component of its powerful jaws. It has several sharp, conical teeth in its mouth, perfect for gripping and shredding apart prey. The Liopleurodon could easily pierce and slice through flesh because of its curved, serrated teeth. Its jaw's arrangement of teeth provided a steady supply of replacements when older teeth wore down or dropped off, keeping the hunting tool sharp and effective. Depending on where they were located inside the jaws, the size of this reptile's teeth varied. The teeth in the front of the mouth were bigger and more powerful, acting as the main tools for grabbing and immobilizing prey. The teeth become smaller as we go closer to the rear of the mouth, which helps the animal grasp and control its prey as it is being fed. The biting power of their jaws was one of its most interesting features. It was capable of exerting an incredible amount of pressure that could break bones and shells because of its enormous size and powerful jaw muscles. An estimate of their bite power put it beyond all known historical predators, including contemporary apex predators like the great white shark, at around 33,000 pounds per square inch. The Liopleurodon was an apex predator of the ancient oceans, and its feeding behavior was nothing short of spectacular. Let's investigate their hunting techniques and delve into the fascinating realm of how this enormous underwater lizard obtained its food. It was an ambushed predator that used its speed, stealth, and powerful jaws to capture its prey. It would slowly pursue its prey while remaining hidden under the water's surface and fitting in with the surroundings. Their slender, streamlined form was designed for quick, quiet movements, enabling it to sneak up on its prey without being seen. They would unleash their blazing speed when the time was right. It would surge through the water, its massive bulk moving ahead with each strong surge. They were able to bridge the gap between themselves and their victim in a matter of seconds because of the help of its powerful tail and massive flippers. They would spread their enormous jaws wide as it approached its prey, generating a vacuum-like effect that quickly sucked in water and animals. They were able to devour their prey with astounding effectiveness because of their abrupt suction and their quick swimming abilities. Larger prey would be ripped apart by its powerful teeth, while smaller animals may be devoured in a single mouthful. Fish, squid, and other marine reptiles that lived in the ancient habitat were the main components of its diet. It could eat a variety of food, thus it modified its hunting methods appropriately. They would use short, explosive bursts of speed to grab smaller, faster fish. Larger prey, however, needed a different strategy. The hunt became into a contest of strength and cunning when facing bigger opponents, such as other Liopleurodons or marine reptiles of a comparable size. Their powerful bite and enormous jaws were essential to its victory over its adversaries. When attacking, it would pick out weak spots and use strong bites to paralyze and disable its foes. Due to its supremacy as an apex predator, they were able to maintain their position at the top of the food chain. Depending on the availability of food and the particulars of its surroundings, the Liopleurodon's feeding habits changed. They would engage in frenetic feeding frenzies in locations with large fish populations, catching a variety of meals in quick succession. Their feeding strategy, however, would change at times of shortage and become more deliberate. By carefully choosing its prey, it would optimize the nutritional value of each successful hunt while conserving energy. With its enormous jaws and enormous bulk, they were a genuine behemoth of the prehistoric oceans. Yet how does it measure up against contemporary predators? Let's examine the Liopleurodon's special traits in more detail and compare them to those of its modern contemporaries. One of the most obvious contrasts between Liopleurodon and contemporary marine predators is size. They were far bigger than any extant marine predator, reaching lengths of up to 50 feet. For instance, the great white shark, which is often regarded as one of the biggest and most powerful predators in the modern seas, normally grows to a length of around 15 feet. Since of its enormous size, they had a significant advantage since it could hunt on animals that were smaller than it. Their evolutionary adaptations are another important area of distinction. The Jurassic period was the time period in which the Liopleurodon lived, and it was under the influence of a diverse set of environmental stresses and selection processes that caused it to develop the way it did. It was tailored for the aquatic habitats of the period, with a streamlined body, big flippers, and strong jaws. Modern predators, in contrast, have developed specifically to fill their niches as a consequence of the shifting dynamics of today's seas. For instance, the great white shark is well recognized for having a body form similar to a torpedo that allows it to swim quickly through the water. It has a streamlined hydrodynamic design that reduces drag and boosts productivity when hunting. The great white shark also has highly developed senses, such as a strong sense of smell and specific electroreceptors known as ampullae of Lorenzini that enable it to recognize electrical impulses generated by its prey. Modern predators often combine many approaches in their hunting strategy, unlike the Liopleurodon, which solely depended on its powerful jaws and raw force. The killer whale, or orca, is a prime example. Orcas are sociable, intelligent animals that cooperate to hunt in a planned manner. They encircle and overpower their victim by using their intellect, quickness, and communication abilities. They are able to kill far bigger marine creatures, including seals, sea lions, and even whales, because of their cooperative hunting behavior. As we bid farewell to the awe-inspiring Liopleurodon, we are left humbled by its unmatched power and dominance in the ancient seas. While these extraordinary creatures no longer roam our oceans, their legacy endures in the fossilized records that inspire our fascination with Earth's rich history. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.